Hi, everybody. Gabrielle here. I'm back. So. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. I would like to say thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and your comments. They are greatly appreciated. Welcome aboard the crazy train. No, I'm just teasing. It's all an adventure as we discover path and purpose, and we do this. We do this together because none of us are alone. I think that was probably one of the biggest things I learned out of the chaos of 2018. That no matter what I was going through, it was all leading to something much bigger than I could have possibly imagined. And that's pretty interesting because I do consider myself a person of expansive thinking. But I will humble myself and say, no one thinks on the level of the divine. No one. I don't care if you're a genius. I don't care if you get 20 geniuses in a room. They can't do it. You can't see every variable. I don't care what computer you're working with. There is no computer that can come up with an algorithm to calculate every variable. Because that is the nature of the human existence. Unforeseen circumstance. Okay. But anyway. I'm going to go ahead and remind folks. We've entered into a new season a couple days back. But I tend to follow Vedic astrology anymore. I find it exceptionally accurate. Exceptionally accurate. But I will say, and me trying to dive into myself, which is the only place any of us can start. I think that's why when you take psychology, the first class you take is all about learning yourself. Because if you can't be honest with yourself about the things that go on inside your own mind and your emotions, there is no possible way you can help another. So all of this is the discovery of self. But my point in saying that is Western. I find that the your rising and moon signs can be more relevant for where you were born geographically. But only in the way you appear. Something else I wanted to make you all aware of, right? In terms of astrology. Every city, state, country has a founding date. That means it has an astrological correlation. Excuse me. You ever meet people from certain areas and you just know that that's where they're from? Just by the way they act, they move, they groove, everything, they style. That's because when you're born in that place, you all are given a default astrological sign. So before your birth, before your moon and rising and the rest of your chart, you have to give credence to where your location is. And I find that energy is how you show up, more so than your moon and your rising, especially when you're traveling. It seems like those sorts of astrological ley lines play a much bigger role in how you present in your travels. Excuse me for the shake. Sorry. Have to check something. I apologize. But the reason for all of that is because Aquarius season, excuse me, it technically has not started yet. Starts the 16th of this month. And so you might feel yourself building up to this energy, to this big picture thinking, this aha, these eureka moments, these lightning bolts of genius. Get your notepads out, get your pencils ready, carry it with you, because this is when lightning strikes in a bottle type shit. You can capture it if you're prepared, if you know what's coming. And I would say go ahead and clear your auric fields. Have a Reiki session, take a spiritual bath, all of these things, because the true New Year is next Tuesday, I believe. The Lunar New Year. And so now is the time to truly prepare to clear all those old energies out. Like, I know January was tough and people normally don't keep those resolutions. It's for a good reason. It's really not the right time. As the world, as the earth begins to wake for spring, as the northern hemisphere begins to arise from her slumber, all the things of the year before are truly gone. So now if you're feeling this pressure, internal pressure, to wrap shit up, to tie up them loose ends, to clear the clutter, this is why you're feeling it. If there's those last conversations that you wanted to have and then all of a sudden you go, fuck it. It's really not worth it. I don't need that. Closure is a luxury. I want y'all to know that. If you've never heard it before, it is a luxury. Closure is something you come up with on your own, especially if you're the one who severed the tie. And if you weren't, right, how you look at it is, wow, I thought they were better than that. Huh. And you cut your losses. People reveal themselves very, very apparently. I was looking for a better word, but I couldn't find one. It's like that Maya Angelou quote. If a man reveals himself, so for what he is, believe him. The first time. Something like that. I know I jacked it up, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. All right. Now that I've ranted on for almost 8 minutes, let's get started. I was shuffling these cards, right? And I was singing, I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. I'm in the mood for love. I don't know why. I just was, Because I am, I guess. I am. Whether that universal downpouring of love given to me by the divine and all that wonderful energetic sharing you can just pull in from the universe and fill your light pillar up. Light pillar. It's so interesting, right? I'm actually using it as visualization. So I can learn to bring in what I see out. Meaning the visualization of the selenite. That bright, beautiful beam of light that comes from within, that angelic light. And for meditation, it's very important to be able to, fill yourself, your light body, with that pure white light. So, sometimes visualizations help. And if you're struggling with it internally, give yourself a focal point until you can bring what's out in. And it's a really good third eye activation training. Sorry, just me getting my mind right. Anyway, so what you do is, right, I don't know, I said I was going to get into the reading, just give me a second. What you do is, right, because some people need to know this. You stare at this, right? You can do this with a candle, too. But I like candles a little strong. But I'll get into that later. Not today. So you stare at this, right? And then you close your eyes. And you hold that image. And then it's like as you breathe, you pull that image up. And you allow, as your eyes are closed, for your third eye to find the image. To see beyond yourself. It should appear as a shadow. Like an echo. Like a veil is there. Like there's something in the way slightly obstructing, like a sheer curtain. You can do it with a candle too, which some people, but I find that the eyelids are thin. And so the candle is effective as it is. I believe that's more of an advanced level tool. But the stone, because of the soft light, it's impossible for it to pierce through the lid. So you'll know if you're doing this. You'll know that your third eye is opening, that you are able to see through it. Yeah. And like I said, it should, as you get stronger with these practices and meditations and these exercises, you should be able to feel the pressure in your third eye area. That's the only thing I can describe it as. Like, it wants to jump out of my head. I feel pressure, like a beam, like pressure, and a pulsation, like it pulses. So, there's your lesson for today. As I learn, you learn. That's the whole thing, right? Y'all not alone. I searched a long time, and I have to pray on what information to share, and I allow Spirit to guide me on what people should learn and things that'll help them. I don't want folks thinking they're crazy. You know, there's a whole bunch of folks in the world that'll dismiss the shit you experience because they too ignorant. Or they're too afraid of what they've experienced themselves, so they rather give you false information than to tell you any truth. Alright, anyway. Alright. But like I said, I was shuffling these cards and I was singing, I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Yeah. I don't know. Am I in the mood for love? Are you all in the mood for love? Is this because it's Valentine's Day coming up and Cupid's little ass is floating around? AKA Archangel Michael. You know, if you're on this twin flame soulmate journey, that is your Cupid. Trying to bring you and your divine counterparts together. Yes. And so we have the Sun card and the King of Cups as the overarching energy. Excuse me. We have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, the Empress cards, the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles. That's a lot of pentacles. Knave of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Devil. Cardi B's in my head. Money bag, money bag, money bag. Money bag, money bag. Money bag, huh? And as I'm looking right, I'm sure you can see in this line, we got 9, 10, 1. That's a loop. That's the end. Like, that's it. 9 is it. 10 is the wrap. 1 is the restart. I don't know. I'm getting this. I need to read them down right now. Like a cross ain't cutting it, but I'm going to do both. Seven of Cups. Now, mind you, this is a tarot sexual magic, so these cards have different interpretations. You can use them traditionally. I kind of go in and out depending on what energy I'm picking up. Yeah. The Seven of Chalices, right? A decision's been made, you know. But it was slow. See that turtle? That shit was real slow. Came in real slow. Might as well have been the Knight of Pentacles. I don't even think it's there yet. I think the choice has been made, but because that turtle it's a tortoise, right? It's a land turtle. They don't move that fast. Aquatic turtles move pretty fucking fast. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It came in slow because they were nursing a wound. Yeah. They were nursing a wound. Like they got injured. I don't know if it's a physical injury or an emotional scar, emotional wound. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. My cord's plugged up. And if I move, it moves. So I apologize for the shakes. Excuse me. I tell you, the camera's making the cars look better than they actually appear. The lighting. All right, camera. All right. Yeah. Decision's been made, but it was slow. I know, Fee. But I think that was okay. I think time is okay. Time from human eyes is like, hurry up. Look like Sonic the Hedgehog and shit, tapping your foot. I'm waiting. But for certainty, that's why it was slow. Certainty. Certainty, huh? Are there anything certain in life but death and taxes? I'm sorry, that is a little cynical. But, I am inspired by love. But at the same time, right? Nothing guaranteed but death and taxes. I think love is a gamble. It's a risk you take. It's the only sort of gambling I ever do on a regular basis. And not even a regular basis. I do try to, study the odds sheets and shit like that, So I understand this sort of slow and methodical nature. I truly do. But if you're on the receiving end of this slow and methodical period, it is not comfortable. It'll put you through the emotional ringer yourself. What's that line? It's a Hugh Grant movie. I'm just a boy standing here in front of a girl. That's what I'm getting hardcore from this Seven of Cups. Like, I'm just a boy standing here in front of a girl. Yeah. The one I love. I mean, the overall energy is happiness and love. Abundance and emotional fulfillment with the Sun card and the King of the Cups. But anyway, we'll get back to that. And this Nine of Pentacles, right? Traditionally, a single card. See how he's clipping a piece of her hair? I'll never forget you. It's like in that last encounter. Or the last time y'all were together. It's like a token was taken. Shit. Aaliyah's 4-page letter just came on. Ooh, If you hear Pandora playing in the background, it is free. Please enjoy yourself and download. Wow. Oh, I gotta take this charger out. It's shaking too much. Wow. Right, Faye? Communication. Oh, shit. Can I tell you, in the back of my mind, personally, I kept hearing this song. I kept hearing it. It's the first time I've heard it on the radio. I've heard the remake. But no, I've heard this version in my head for weeks now. And feet looking at the door. Oh, man. So maybe, who know? Who know? I'm cautiously optimistic, as always. But anyway, yeah, the last time, like a token, a memento, something, was, I don't want to say taken, but it was. I don't think you were aware of it either. I'd be upset if somebody cut a piece of hair. I'm just saying, if you got a bunch of hair, maybe you even realize they snipped a piece. Shit. I don't like that, but I don't see it as that. I think Fee say it was hair. Yeah, I've been picking up her fur ball. She's in the middle of shedding. Maybe, did you leave some hair in their shower or some shit? I don't fucking know. But, oh man, this is making me giggle. If you don't get away from my cup, I'm gonna kick you. I told you she wanted to be internet famous. Did y'all see that? See how she just slinked across? Sit down. The mailman's coming. I've been seeing deliveries and parcels and all sorts of stuff for days with these readings and stuff, so. Anyway. Sheesh. I'm gonna get you, cat. Yeah. Was you so focused? Wait. Okay. The way she holding this pinnacle, right? Yeah, her eyes is closed. In the middle of some, whatever. You see what that is. And, were you focused on your money? Did you think this person had sticky fingers? And so you were distracted, focusing on your money. You didn't see them take something else? You didn't see them take something else? Is that what that was? They kept something. Oh boy, they kept something. I don't know what, but they kept something. But I don't see it as sinister. I really see it like back in the day when they would send them off to war and they give them a little locket of hair, something to remember them by, their scent, the color of their hair, their softness, But I kind of think it's hard. Like, that's coming from up front. Like, she would have to know. You knew. Yeah, you knew. You knew. Wow. Because you're the goddess, right? You are really channeling your inner goddess. Like, really. This is some powerful stuff here. Yeah. I don't even think at that time they knew what they were dealing with. Daddy's home. Is he though? Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay. I guess somebody is in the mood for love. Right. Right. Come to claim his prize. Come to claim his prize. Holy shit. You stay on your throne, miss. Yes. Yeah. Protect your assets. I can't not say it. It's here. I see it all over the place. This might be a, oh man. Money grab. Money grab, money grab. Protect your assets. Love and marriage, come together like a horse and carriage. Married with children? Really? Really, y'all? Married with children? Firm footing. Some of this is like, hold back your feelings. Hold back discussions about finances. Hold back. Stay in Empress mode, please. But I will say, right, because I'm looking at this mirror, seeing this Ten of Pentacles here. But you're going to have to be very mindful how you do that. Because the mirror is a reflection, right? So what you do, they do. So don't be super generous, right? I know how that sounds, but whatever. That's what I'm seeing. Like, be old school. How about that? Be old school. You a lady. Yeah, you got it. For you. But when y'all around each other, you don't pull out no fucking dough. You understand me? Never. Old school. Don't even, like, look, I want you to get into a fucking habit of carrying your ID and like $20 when y'all together. You understand? I want you to know you're gonna be taken care of. That this person actually wants an opportunity to be able to do this, which is weird that I'm getting. I think both of y'all have dealt with gold diggers. That's what I get. In your experience, because I'm really getting this heavy from feminine energy, that you've been taken advantage of in the past. Now, however this resonates, right? Whether you're a female with a lot of masculine energy or if you're a man with a lot of feminine energy. Either way, I see the feminine energy being very protective of their money. And rightfully so. You should be. But you know that this Aquarian energy is about being charitable. You find an organization and make a contribution, but you don't have to like be somebody's benefactor. Yeah. Don't be somebody's benefactor. But I feel like y'all both have dealt with gold diggers in the past. But especially the feminine energy. And so they're very, very, very cautious with their money. But what I see, right, is balance. I don't think that's what this is, actually. This is different. This is definitely about sex. I will say that. I got the Ace of Cups and the Devil right here. You have someone returning for sure. And they're really hoping. See, I don't see the Emperor, but I see the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in the same line. Whatever, I put them down this way, but you do have both kings out here. So they're trying to match how they perceive you. Okay, so they see you as the goddess of love, okay? So all that Venusian energy, right? I think that's what it is, Venusian. And then you have the King of Cups. See his regal garment? See the Empress? See her regal garment? He's trying to match you. Trying. It's tough because he's still not in emperor mode. He still has not appeared as an emperor. Excuse me. And now we have this Page of Swords down here. And so let me turn that down. I love how each song is slightly different octaves. So we have some watching for sure. But this is real life watching. This is not online. My Queen of Swords is my online stalker card. And no, this is the real thing. This is someone in your proximity. Lingering, lurking. Got a lurker. Yeah. We got a lurker. So we have someone watching. That ass. I can't help it. Every time I see the Page of Swords in this deck, look how you looking at her. That ass. That ass. That ass. You watching that ass. But, you know, watching to see if you've put your sword down. How about that? To see if you're still feeling so cutting. See how you can make out her hand there? I don't want to move the cards too much more. Hold on, let me just bring it back so you can see it a little better. See how her hand is barely caressing the sword? He wants to see if you're going to be cutting. See if you're still ready and defensive. You know. But you just so sexy, you can't help it. You know what you're doing. You finally ready to kiss my booty? You finally ready to kiss my butt? You wrong. You know you wrong. You know you fucked up. You know you wrong. You know you wrong. What was the name of the video I did the other day? Looking for a place to bury his legacy, to build his legacy, to lay his legacy. Sorry, not sorry at all. Nope. I'm really not. Okay. Ace of Cups, Devil. Horny little toad, isn't he? Let's say so are you, though. But you know this. That's why that crown chakra lit up. You know, you enlightened. You know what this is. You know. But also what I see with this, right? He's also wondering if you found new love. Definitely wondering if you found new love. If you found someone else. I'm looking at the brush and the comb and I'm like, that's tender, that's sweet, that's adoration, that's damn nearly fucking obsession if you ask me. Combing somebody's hair and shit. Like that's some sensual shit, man. I'll tell you this, I've let a few, tugs come in, but I've never let a man comb my hair. Nope. Sorry. That's trust. You start at the top or some shit, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. But this right here, man, he wanna know if somebody has replaced him. Has someone else gotten in your ear? See how he all up in her ear? Excuse me. Anyway, yeah. It's like a revelation. See how the curtains are drawn back? Like, this is their, like, surprise. Like, this is like a surprise love offer. Also. That's what he's watching. He's waiting on the opportunity to do that. To step in. To surprise you with this offer of love. Yeah. But see this devil right here. I'm not digging that. I mean, I see sex for sure. He wants to know if you're fucking someone else. I mean, that's easy enough. Maybe you wondering that too. Probably not, because you the Empress. You cares. You give zero fucks, right? Because you're in Empress mode. You don't care. You're the shits all day, every day. But remember how before I said it was a decision that had been made? The Two of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. And then under that, Queen of Wands. That's all I'm doing. Done with that. Yeah, definitely want to know if you found somebody else. But doesn't matter to you because you're doing you. You living your best life as you should be. Focusing on your dough. Waiting on things to come back together. But they don't know that. They don't need to know that. That's none of their business. Because whatever you're doing it well. Got this dude right there on his, anybody play Mortal Kombat? On his Scorpion. Get over here! He's like... Yeah, it's gonna be some Mortal Kombat between them sheets. Because I'm in the mood for love. Okay. Yeah. I think there is some toxicity here. Horny little devil. Half man, half beast. He's a fawn. You know, I know this is supposed to be Capricorn, but, you know, when you start talking about halflings and shit, there's only one creature in the whole zodiac that's half man and half beast, and that's a Sag. So, you know, we might have to start renaming some of these cards, you know, according to the energies I pick up. You know, they have their classical meanings, but, you know, then they take on yo meanings. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they come. As Aaliyah said, they sending a full-page letter and it's enclosed with a key. Ooh. Ooh. Look, do you want a key to their crib? Or you want a key to a hotel room? You might want to decide what you want. You know, how far you want this to go. But because you in Empress mode, I know what you want. You want the key to the crib, don't you? It's like, I want the key to the crib. I want the money, the cars, and I just want to be successful. Oh, success? Somebody want success? Keys to success. That's what they want. Oh. Are you the key to someone's success? Let's see. I just want one. I don't normally do clarifiers, but the devil's sitting there at the end, so we got to check it out. What's this double energy? One for the double. Oh, something flipped. Oh. We got Ten of Swords, Ace of Wands, Lovers, Knave of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. See, didn't I say? What's this devil? All right, so clearly there was some fuckery that happened before, you know, some betrayal. You know, some people stepped out, might not have lived up to expectations, you know, and that left people feeling hurt and heartbroken. Maybe, you know, somebody chose another person. You know, maybe that's the back of their mind somewhere. You know, but at the same time, they still want you. Y'all want each other. You know, they can't shake it. Like, you burn. It's crazy. Like, the images of the two of y'all, like, together, whatever it was, like, they want more. Regardless of this back here, they want more. But the choice, you know, choice. But this isn't between two people at this point. Nah, this not. This is between, like, an inner battle. Can they reconcile themselves with the wildness of the past and the potential peace of the future? Can they bring these two things together for love? See, Cupid trying very hard to bring this person's mind right. Maybe they need to come over here with me. We can get their mind right. Sorry. Not sorry. Okay. Yeah. But this process isn't fast at all. This process of ebb and flow, of bringing the two together, the two sides of themselves, to bringing this connection back together, it's slow. But it needs to be, because if you go too fast, you know, it's like a bottle rocket. Yeah, it was pretty, but it was short-lived. Because if you take your time, right? If you take your time, right? Remember I said something about the keys to success? This card has all the elements here. Fire, earth, air, water. It has all the elements. So if you take your time and you go slow with one another, you learn one another, you just heat things up. Don't put them in a 4-alarm blaze type shit. You can get what you want. Both of you can get what you want, but it's going to take real honesty. Look how they're looking at each other. Real honesty. Like, you see how they holding each other's hands? It's almost like they checking each other's pulses to see if one or the other is lying as they're talking to each other. They're reading each other's eyes. They're reading each other's body language, the breath, the pulse. Like, this is going to take real honesty. The fleur-de-lis is a very royal symbol. It has some other shit, but I'm not getting into that. Royalty. She's rooted. See, that's the sacral chakra. She's grounded in royalty. We've yet to see the royal mark upon him. We sense it. All this king energy. But we're waiting, not even waiting, we're looking, we're observing to see if he truly has it in him to step into true emperor energy. We see the love, but what we want with that love is the passion. Interesting. But with honesty brings reconciliation, brings happiness. Like I said, Sun, King of Cups. It's a great read, but I wanted to know what this devil energy was. It's more than just sex. There's some lingering toxicities. Now we know what it was. Ten of Swords, it's over, it's done. It's betrayal, but it's done. It's already happened. So someone needs to know that you'll be there, and vice versa. But that, loyalty is earned. Trust is earned. Respect is given, or it should be. So go slow. Happiness awaits you. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Love you guys.